I was doing a mainstream lesbian porn with a male director, and he was trying to tell us how to have lesbian sex, and that we were not having lesbian sex the way that real lesbians have sex. You know, we're both like, yes, I'm a lesbian, yes, I'm a lesbian.
I can kind of stand up, keep my legs shut. I could pull her cock out,
I want a blowjob.
Shift my hips back.
Okay, it's funny. It's actually a little bit more difficult working with like people who are in the business a little bit more professional, because when you say, okay, you know, I want to do cowboy for a little while and then we'll reverse it, that's exactly what they do.
Reverse cowboy.
You're working with like couples or amateurs. You're like, okay, let's do like a little cowboy and then, you know, turn it around. And I'm like, they're doing cowboy. And then all of a sudden they're fisting, or all of a sudden they're in the 69. And you're like, whoa, okay, you know, who the camera is. And then the challenge there is just like keeping up with them.
My actual experience with watching porn is pretty nil. Like, I just like having sex. So, I met this woman, Sean, and she asked me if I would be interested in doing porn because I was doing like erotic photography, like fine art photography, and I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll do it. And I had a crush on her too, so.
Have you done a porn before?
Yeah.
The crash pad. The crash pad. It was hot.
So the first lesbian, you know, dyke porn that I was in was a crash pad by Pink White Productions, and directed by Shine, and it was awesome to be part of.
None of us could stop raving about how hot the crash pad was. I mean, one of the reasons that video sold so much is that, you know, the Blowfish staff was so behind it and their customer base just like sucked it up. And so people actually like get to see it in a way that they haven't gotten to see other dyke pornos. Not that it isn't the hottest thing ever, because it's absolutely the hottest thing I've ever seen, but also it has a bigger reach, it has a bigger voice, more people have access to it than really any other porn. I mean, it's still a very like grassroots kind of thing. I mean, it's just dykes from the community.
The blowjob, there's like some fucking standing up stuff that I was talking about, like.
But I get my back against the wall,
yes.
correct? Okay, good. What I've been practicing.
So she's gonna sit you up. Okay. Try and do a little fucking standing up.
Is she leaving the shoes on?
I make my own productions as well, so I always try to hire women first. I think that it makes it a lot more comfortable having women on the set, and it's nice to have water.
It's a hard life.
It's a hard life.
Having water and making sure that there's some sort of food around, at least for snacking. Especially, I do a lot of bondage work, so it's really good to make sure that blood sugar levels don't drop and that you're keeping hydrated.
So yeah, they play with the water, they do some other things. That was a good one. We nearly flooded Pam's kitchen, but I think it was worth it. So, yeah.
I hadn't had sex with Sean in a week. You know, we'd been dating and we'd hang out, and it was like really intense sexual like energy where we really wanted to do it, and we just like didn't until that shoot, and so all of a sudden it was like bam, like we had to go ahead.
I really like it when I get couples, because I just get into it. There's an energy that you see. It's great when two actors have chemistry, but when you're a couple, it's just a little bit more intense. So that's also something that I think about when I'm like making these scenes.
Shine based our scene in the crash pad on like gay male porn, like rimming.